What's good? Welcome back to the Mxbikes video, and today we're at round 10 of the Mxgp series. This is the Netherlands. This track already looks like smooth, one of the more smooth track. Okay, here comes the ruts. I spoke too soon, guys. I spoke way too soon. Oh, we're going over the bars. Gotta get the flow back here in a second. Just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support in the recent videos. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers, so if you want to hit that like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And as always, this track will be linked in the description. It's a paid track, it's $2, or you can buy the season pass, which will get you like a track or two free in the long run. So let's check this out. I like the coloring already. This seems just like a little different here, which, I mean, we are in different regions each week, so that kind of makes sense. But a lot of ruts so far. Nothing too crazy. You try to... The bike feels slower on this track, so I don't know if it's just a dirt type or if this is some sand dirt mixture maybe. I need to make sure I was standing there. I almost lost it. Oh gosh. I don't know what was going on there, but we almost ate it. Well, we did eat it, but thought we were gonna save it. Oh my gosh, I do not have the flow today. You guys ever like load up Mxbikes, like, and there's some days that like you feel like a freaking god on the bike, and then there's the next day you're like, do I play Mxbikes at all? Have I actually ever played this game? I mean, I have taken like a day off of playing the game, so maybe that's why. But that's what it's feeling right now. Like I've never played the game before. Especially on a new track too. Like, it's hard to come back after taking like a day off and playing a brand new track. Okay, come on. Just need to get warmed up, right? And then we'll find that magical flow. Okay. I'm flying into a corner. I need to learn to apex a corner properly. I just go full send straight into the middle of the corner, and that's not the freaking way to do this. Need to actually try to... Oh no, wrong gear to me to try to drag through there, but we did not go down, so that's a plus. I just feel like I can't turn today. I don't know what it is. Could be this track. I need to... Whoa, I felt like it was going left there, but then it like kind of tricks you out. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I looped out. We need to go back to the 450 and do some more training, because I was doing better on the looping out with practicing on the 450, but looks like I need more practice. Trying to keep speed in these, like, all these big rollers and bumps is something I'm learning to do too. I gotta keep the bike... Yeah, I pushed the stick over. A lot of people tell me to do that. It's just I'm doing it wrong. And when you're going off a jump, to kind of push the stick forward real quick, help keep the bike more in a neutral spot instead of me like, because like, watch this. So like, this is me normally, bike straight up in the air. It's not ideal for speed or anything. So people said like, right when I go off the top of a jump phase, I need to push the stick forward a little bit. But I have a tendency of holding the stick forward, and then we are ending up over the bars. So, and with this new update too, the beta 20, I think it was, I've noticed it's easier for me to go over the bars too, so I gotta really hone in on that skill set. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I tried to jump like that. Not my favorite GP track, I will say, because some of them I hop on and it's just, the flow is just amazing for my skill set, and I really enjoy it. This one, not entirely. Nothing against creators or anything. Obviously, they're making these maps off of real life maps, so it's like they can't design the like actual layout of the track, so they just have to kind of... They're making replicas every week, which is absolutely insane that they could do it that fastly. And I give them all props. It's just not every track's gonna be my favorite. Doesn't mean they're not good though. I mean, my favorite might be different from your favorite. I don't know if there's anybody making free tracks or not on this, like replicas of the GP. I know like Steezy and stuff. There were a couple other people throwing in some Supercross tracks throughout the year, this Supercross season for replicas. So we had a couple options free and everything. I don't know if there is, like, I'm sure there's some GP tracks out there for free, just not like, I don't know if they're doing like a week to week kind of, so you can stay up with the new tracks and everything, or free at least. We should have our first pro motocross race. Yeah, the pro race next weekend. We had it in real life this weekend. Deegan dominated. Jet looking good. Eli figured it out in the second moto. Everybody's like, oh, Jet's about to go 22-0. Come on, guys. Honestly, if you really watch that race, Tomac's bike did not look like it was set up well. So, I mean, every time he hit a corner, the bike was bouncing, as the announcer said. Like, if you really watched it, like, it just... He was fighting way harder against that bike, and Jet's bike was just set up perfectly. For him, at least. And I do think Tomac will... I don't know if Tomac's going to win the chip. We'll have to see if this was just like a Tomac getting back to it race. You know, but Jet looked really good for his getting back to it race. We'll just have to see how the battles go. Tomac really needs to get around Jet and beat him straight up early, so the championship or the season doesn't get away from him real quick. And then it really sucks what happened with Chase. It just was very odd. Like, he threw the goggles off. Like, something happened so quickly in that moto. It was like the first lap, something was going on with his goggles, and then, like, yeah, I don't know if he just like checked out for a minute because he was about to pull into the pits, but then to just go over the bars, it looked like he hit neutrals, some people said, or he hit the rear brake. It sucks. I want Chase in this title fight, and that's gonna be really hard too. I mean, Hunter Lawrence looked good, but it's just like, it always looks like Hunter Lawrence is like, I'm not gonna beat Jet, so why try? I don't know, that may be just what I'm looking at, but it's just like, it never seems like he wants to challenge and really race Jet. I don't know what it is. Maybe he just can't, and he knows that, but I just want to see more guys. Like, Tomac and Jet put 30 seconds on the field. That sucks. I don't want to see that. Like, I want at least the top 5 all running within 10 seconds of each other. So there's battles and all of that. Like, it's just, it's not enjoyable when the most enjoyable part of the race is only watching the first and second battle. Like, that was the only enjoyable part of the race. I didn't really enjoy anything else. So, I mean, the 250, there was all types of stuff going on. Yeah, Deegan, you know, he stayed around top 5, you know, got up to third. He would, or started third in the second moto. He'd stay around for 15 minutes and then he'd go get the business done. So at least, like, there was a lot of action going on. And even once Deegan kind of like checked out and gapped everybody, there was still like, he would put a lot of, like, everybody else would put a lot of effort into fighting and everything. And I don't know what's going on with Kitchen either, so that was odd too. I might be going the wrong way now, but all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was my little rant on the pro motocross this weekend. So let me know what you guys think of the race, and we'll be ready for, I think it's Hangtown next week. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.